Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are rediving into what might be one of the most talked about episodes of Wheel of Fortune we've seen in a long time. If you thought you'd seen it all, stick around because this one was a roller coaster of epic highs and unbelievable lows. So let's set the stage. We had three fantastic contestants. Sarah, a high school teacher from Ohio. Ben, a retired firefighter with a great sense of humor. And Maria, a young graphic designer with an infectious energy. From the get-go, the vibe in the studio was electric. You could just feel that something special was about to happen. The first couple of rounds were pretty standard. Sarah, with her sharp wit, solved the first puzzle, a walk in the park, banking a respectable amount. Ben, our firefighter, was a bit unlucky with the wheel, landing on lose a turn not once, but twice in a row. You could see the friendly frustration on his face, but he was a great sport about it, laughing it off. Maria, meanwhile, was playing a very strategic game, quietly accumulating cash and avoiding the dreaded bankrupt wedge. Then came the prize puzzle round. And this is where things started to get really interesting. The category was, "What are you doing?" The board was filling up, and Maria had control of the wheel. The letters on the board were spelling out something tricky. She had over $10,000 in her bank, and the puzzle looked almost solved. The audience was on the edge of their seats. She spun the wheel one more time, landing on a cool $700. She called out the letter G. Vanna White turned the letter, and the puzzle read, "Enjoying the view from the balcony." It seemed like a slam dunk. Pat Sajak turned to her, and you could see the excitement in her eyes. She opened her mouth to solve ... and then hesitated. A flicker of doubt crossed her face. She took a deep breath and said, "Enjoying the view from the balcony," and the buzzer went off. A collective gasp filled the studio. What happened? Turned out she had added an extra to her answer. The correct solution was enjoying a view from the balcony. A single, tiny word cost her the puzzle and a trip to the Caribbean. It was absolutely heartbreaking. Could feel the entire audience's sympathy for her. Ben, ever the gentleman, gave her a supportive pat on the shoulder as the turn passed to him. He quickly solved it, winning the trip himself. It was a brutal lesson in how every single word matters on Wheel of Fortune. But Maria wasn't one to give up. After that stumble, she came back with a vengeance. It was like a fire had been lit under her. In the next round, the category was food and drink. She took control of the wheel and played with incredible confidence. She spun, landed on the express wedge, and hopped on. It's always a high-risk, high-reward move, and tonight it paid off spectacularly. She started calling consonants one after another. TNCHSL. Vanna was flying back and forth across the board. Then she bought the vowels, AIE. Oh, the puzzle was chocolate lava cake with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. She solved it flawlessly, banking over $15,000 in a single round and catapulting herself into a massive lead. What a comeback. The lowest low to the highest high in just a matter of minutes. That's the magic of the wheel, isn't it? It's going into the final spin. Sarah, our teacher, knew she needed a miracle. Pat's final spin landed on $500, but adding the $1,000 bonus made each consonant worth $1,500. The category was person. Sarah had control, but the puzzle was a tough one. Just 2 words. She managed to uncover an RS and a T, but she couldn't piece it together. The turn passed to Ben, who was equally stumped. Then it came back to Maria. With only a few letters on the board, she looked at the puzzle intently. You could see the gears turning in her head. She called the letter D. Nothing. The pressure was mounting. It went back to Sarah. She called an N and a P. Still nothing. The board was sparse. Ben's turn again. He looked at the puzzle, which now had an R, S, T, N, and P. He took a shot in the dark rising star. Buzzer wrong. Finally, it was Maria's turn once more. She paused for a long moment, looked at the board, and then a smile spread across her face. She solved it. Guest speaker. And with that, she sealed her spot in the bonus round. Her total winnings were just over $32,000. After that devastating early mistake, she showed incredible resilience and fought her way to the top. It was truly inspiring to watch. So Maria headed to the bonus round, beaming from ear to ear. She spun the little wheel and landed on the A in Americas. She chose her letters C, D, M. A2, add to the standard R, S, T, L, N, E. The category was phrase. The final puzzle of the night appeared. The letters popped up, revealing a tough layout with only a few letters filled in. It was a three-word phrase. The top word had just an N. The middle word was A, and the bottom word had T and E. It looked nearly impossible. The 10-second timer started. The music began to play. Maria stared at the board, her mind racing. "Join A," she mumbled. "Pick A." The seconds ticked away. 5, 4, 3. You could see her trying to sound it out. 2, 1. And the buzzer sounded. She just couldn't get it. Pat turned to the board to reveal the answer. It was quite a jump. Oh, the irony. Her journey in this episode was indeed quite a jump from despair to triumph. Pat opened the envelope and the audience groaned. It was the $100,000 prize. So close, yet so far. Even though she didn't win the grand prize, Maria walked away with over $32,000 and a story she'll be telling for the rest of her life. She played with heart, she made a mistake, she recovered with style, and she gave it her all. That's what makes this game so captivating. It's not just about spinning a wheel. It's about luck, skill, and the human spirit. What did you all think of this episode? Was that prize puzzle flub one of the most painful you've ever seen? And how about Maria's incredible comeback? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I love reading what you guys have to say about these incredible game show moments. Thank you so much for joining me today to relive this nail-biting episode. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more breakdowns of the best, worst, and wildest moments from your favorite game shows, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep watching and keep solving. Thanks again, and see you soon.